Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shifu here. Now you may or may not know that there are still a lot of Americans who are yet to receive their first stimulus payment or stimulus check. Now the deadline for providing your direct deposit to the IRS has now closed, so any further payments are going to actually be mailed out to people. Now originally these were all supposed to be physical checks, but the IRS now seems to be switching to using these stimulus debit cards or economic impact payment cards. That is the official name for them. Now this started last week. 4 million of them were mailed out across the United States, but some people have been receiving them and just throwing them in the trash. There are many news reports of people confusing them for junk mail or scams.
Envelope they're coming in is throwing people off, and they're confusing it for junk mail.
This is what's left of Bonnie Moore's stimulus card.
Well, it looks like a bunch of little pieces of jigsaw puzzle.
Now in this video, I'm going to give you all the information to identify that it is indeed a real economic impact card or stimulus debit card that you have received, so that A, you don't throw it in the trash thinking that it's junk mail.
I told my wife, hey honey, your payday loan came in the mail.
And B, that you're not taken in by a scam and end up giving your social security number or whatever to scammers. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to give you one really big surefire tip to make sure you are 100% avoiding any scams with these, okay? So do watch to the end for that. All right, so the first thing that is throwing people off is the address on the envelope.
It doesn't say the U.S. Treasury or Internal Revenue Service, but
Money Network Cardholder Services, which doesn't sound like the federal government to me.
That's right, Money Network Cardholder Services. Sounds awfully familiar. Hello?
This is Rachel at Cardholder Services calling.
Yes, Cardholder Services. Only the name of the most frequent phone scam that we receive here in the United States. I'm sure they could have picked a better name, but anyway, that's what the envelope will say. Money Network Cardholder Services. The most common address that we've seen on these envelopes is this: P.O. Box 247022, Omaha, Nebraska 681247022. Although there may be other addresses in the future, but Money Network Cardholder Services is for sure. Now the card will be stuck to a letter, just like any other regular or scam credit card would be for that matter. And it will have a logo of the Treasury right at the bottom. So the letter is actually from the issuing bank. It doesn't say the IRS or the Treasury or anything at the top, but if you do look right down to the bottom, there is a little Treasury logo at the bottom. There's also going to be a separate insert in the envelope which has a big Treasury logo on it, and this will use the term economic impact payment, all right? So not stimulus payment, not Trump bucks, not anything else, economic impact payment. The card itself will have the Visa logo on the top right corner with the American flag design, just the stars from the flag. So if you receive something that looks like this, it's probably just someone having fun in Photoshop, like I did. That's not the real one, okay? It looks like this. Although that last one did take quite a while to do in Photoshop, so maybe give a like to the video for that, huh? Anyway, moving on. Now the back of the card will say Money Network and that it is issued by MetaBank North America, and it'll also have MetaBank's logo here and a few other logos. Now to activate the card once you receive it, you do need to phone a number and give the operator the last 4 digits of your social security number. Now this is why a lot of people are hesitant. I mean, would you give out your social security number to someone who randomly contacted you from Cardholder Services? I most certainly would not. But to know that this is for real, and this is my big tip for avoiding scams, you just need to know the correct number to call. And that number is 1-800-240-8100. There's also a number for deaf people, TTY, which is a special system for deaf people. And that number, the last 4 digits are different. The last 4 digits are 9100. So 9100 instead of 8100. But the majority of people will be calling the 8100 number. So if you receive a letter that has a different number for activation for any reason, it could be a scam, okay? It could be just trying to get your social security number. All this information is on the website, EIPcard.com. If you want to double check as well, even double checking the number I've given you to make sure it's right, EIPcard.com. And obviously in the future, if they were to change the number for any reason, it would be on that website as well, but I highly doubt that they would. Now, if you're watching this because you have just received your card, you've made sure it's real by watching this video, and now you need to activate it, and also you probably want to find out all the things that you can do with it, what services are free, what charge a fee. We do have another video, but basically it's a full review, all of of the FAQs about this card, tells you everything you need to know, including taking you through setup and stuff. That's on our channel. I'll put that on screen now, so you might want to check that out. It's got all the information in there. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. We will be covering anything to do with the stimulus payments, stimulus bills, stimulus debit cards as information becomes available. So do subscribe if you want to find out about that. And thank you. We'll see you next time.
This is Rachel at Cardholder Services.